So fun fact around me, I never get sick. Not even around disease or anything. Everyone is sprawled out on the floor and I'm the only one standing. However, if you throw a cat at me, I'm the first one to go down. I learned recently that if you throw almonds at me, I'm equally as dead. So obviously allergies affect me more than, the common cold. But the things that always affect me the most are the seasonal allergies. So once spring starts blooming, all of the plants and everything, I'm screwed. Beyond belief. For a week, I'm dead. I usually get over it with some meds. But this year has been the worst because we had such a late spring. Bust came in super strong and super long. I just couldn't breathe. Even after that first week, I could not get any relief outside of surviving around air conditioners. So switching up drugs did not work. Usually that helps build up in my system, but it doesn't. So I had to find something else that would help me because I didn't want to be confined to the indoors and everything's so beautiful. And I needed to figure out a way to stop blowing my nose and itching my eyes and looking like I had some kind of weird shellfish disease or allergy. So I looked into different things and I read about the Neti Pot, and I've come across it back in the day when I think Oprah, suggested it back in the early thousands. But it was something weird because every time you look at the videos, it's just strange looking. But essentially what it is, it's a nasal irrigation method that allows you to clear out your sinus passages and your nasal passages of mucus and debris, anything that would obstruct it or that's affecting your sinuses. And there's two different methods. There's the brute force way, which is a pressurized squeeze or vacuum that shoves it through your nose and shoves it out the other way. It's this apparatus that goes in your face. Or there is the Neti Pot way, which is a pot with salt water and you tilt your head and it comes out naturally. When talking to my sister and some other people that have done this before, seen this before, they say it feels like drowning. So I didn't want to feel like a pressurized drowning. I wanted to drown naturally. So I went for the Neti Pot variation. But essentially, I was really into trying anything at this point. So I tried it for about a month. So in the month of June, I've been doing this basically every day. And I learned some things about it and I have my own thoughts regarding it. But with that intro out of the way, that sort of just tells you how this all came up. I'm gonna show you my journey through it in a little bit more entertaining way, and then I'll share my thoughts about what I feel about this whole process at the end of it. See you in a bit. Get online and look on Amazon for a new Neti Pot. Don't forget to buy saline solution packets. Buy your Neti Pot knockoff and wait for it to arrive. Unpack the Neti Pot and admire its glory. Read the instructions and realize that you need distilled water. You're too lazy to get distilled water, so you decide to heat up water using a kettle. Wait for it to cool. Decide between 1 or 2 packets depending if you want a really salty or less salty solution. This is pretty important for you to know. So you either pick between 1 or 2 packs based on if you want an isotonic solution or a hypertonic solution. Isotonic's more like your body. So if you have a really dry nose in the first place, you should probably go with that one. However, if you want to get more gunk out and your nose can handle it, go for the hypertonic. For these purposes, ain't no big, so I'm gonna go with the hypertonic. Shake up the bottle to get your solution and pour it to the Neti Pot. Tilt your head to the side. Shove it up a nostril, and open your mouth. Yes, that sounds awkward, but open your mouth so you don't drown. Tilt your head and allow all of the liquid to pass through your nose and admire all the beautiful, gross little things that came out your face. Now blow your nose, refill your solution, and get ready to do it for the other side. Day 1 done. Wake up in the morning. Distill your water. Add the salt. Remake your solution. Pour it down your face. Day 2 done. Wake up. Heat up your water. Make your solution. Pour it down your face. Blow your nose. Switch sides. Day 3, you're done. Halfway through the week, you're thinking you're pro. You distill your water, make your solution, pour it down your face, then you start drowning because you get cocky. You stop. Reevaluate your life. Day 5, you get tired of trying to heat up water. You think that filtering is a good option. You go to Google, you search Neti Pot Brita filter. You see the second result says that no, you cannot do that. It's not small enough filter. You see that the first result resulted in someone's death due to amoeba brain. No, like seriously, like that's an actual thing. Like people tried to use Brita, got an amoeba in their brain and died. You quickly put down that, stop being a lazy ass, and buy some distilled water. You make your distilled solution, put it in your neti pot, pour it down your face. Day 6, brand new man, solution, added, but this time you bring it to the bathroom so your roommates don't catch you pouring things down your face. So then you go to the bathroom and pour things down your face. Saline solution, distilled water, you pour it down your face. Blow your nose, switch sides, pour it down your face. Day by day goes by. And the day becomes your first week. Your first week becomes your second week. And you continue along. Running to the store to get more distilled water. And you sit there. Thinking about all of the saline packets you've opened. All the distilled water that you've purchased. All the water bottles you used as mixers. All the mucus and debris that's come out your face. All the times that you filled that neti pot. All the times you've tilted your head. And all the tissue papers that have piled up. You sit there, seeing the body of your work, and you breathe in deeply and realize, holy crap. So this thing looks like a lot of different things. But it definitely doesn't look like it should work. But surprisingly it does. I was super surprised. The first few days I was super skeptical, of course, and it felt dumb. Especially seeing my roommates walk in and being like, what the hell are you doing? Justifiably so. I'm shoving a pot up my nose, and my head is tilted sideways as all this gross stuff is leaking out my face. But after the first week, I did feel relief. And it only got better the more and more I did it. Throughout the days, I didn't feel as stuffed up. My eyes didn't look like it. I was able to withstand days without being indoors as long. So it was helpful. What you might be asking is, do you continually have to do it after you feel, sustained relief? I'd say after you feel like you're good for like half a week, without additional irrigation sessions, I would say that just do it for a couple more days and you should be good. I felt like I could probably get off of it after the first week and a half because everything else was superfluous, and also nothing was coming out of my nose, literally nothing was coming out of my nose. I didn't see anything. It was getting a lot more clear as after the first week. So I wouldn't think that you have to continually do it. Just do it until you get relief, until stuff stops building up. And then I guess the other question is, how often do you have to do this a day? And studies say you can do it up to 6 times a day, which seems like a lot of time to look awkward. So I would say that I only need to do it once, generally. I did it in the morning before I went to work, and I was solid. If it was really bad, or like the pollen levels were really high that day, I might do it at night too. But those were all times when like no one was awake, or no one was around. So again, you can do it up to 6 times a day. It's just the benefits I'm unsure, as well as people are gonna look at you weird. But I can suggest this, and It's an interesting feeling, especially once you get over the whole drowning feeling and you get the method down. Just make sure you follow instructions, use the right type of water. Don't get an amoeba in your brain. But yeah, follow instructions and you should be good. I would be interested to see if you guys have ever used this and what your thoughts are on this. If it has helped you with your relief, because it definitely helped mine. But yeah, leave one of those comments. But we'll be going back to tech and gear reviews in the next video, so look for that in the next week or two. Other than that, please like, comment, and subscribe if you like it. And as usual, appreciate ya. Later.